The new footage of Cheryl Miller and Caitlyn Clark training together has gone viral, and it's totally buzzing on social media, which has fans super excited about this mix of old-school greatness and new-school talent.
I found out about this less than a week ago, and to come back home, it just feels like my life is completed, full circle, coming full circle, and getting the opportunity to coach these great players and be a part of the Dove, and again, to be back in my backyard in Phoenix, it's amazing.
Cheryl Miller has 3 Indiana Fever players on her team. It's definitely a boost for her coaching setup.
All right, you got 3 Fever players on your team. Caitlyn Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, Aaliyah Boston. You've been able to watch these guys from afar. What's your perspective been of how they've been trending and just them individually as well?
I will say one thing. I did not count on their basketball IQ being that high. I knew it was high, obviously, because they play at this level. But it's one thing to know knowledge.
It's one thing to have knowledge, but it's another to communicate it effectively and then apply it in real situations.
Just another thing to talk about and speak and then put it into pieces and places. But it was a great collaboration with all the players. But Indiana has a very, very bright future.
Caitlyn mentioned that she had met Cheryl while they were filming a commercial together.
We were in a little commercial together, so I love their family, they're just awesome people. I'm one of the best that's ever played the game, so I've known Cheryl for a little while now. I think her energy, that's what I love about her. Like, it's just contagious, and it's fun. Like, I called her coach, and she was like, I don't know about that yet, you'll have to see how I do during the game.
It was super fun to have the opportunity to be coached by Cheryl, being around someone who has done so much for basketball.
So, no, but it's super fun, and then obviously Andy Meyer's guys know too. Getting to be around those 2 people that have done so much for the game, for me is super special. Like, there's still 2 people that I really look up to and idolize and appreciate everything that they've done, and for them to have this moment too and be a part of it, like, it's just super cool.
Cheryl is one of the pioneers of the game, and an amazing individual. She's just a genuinely inspiring person.
Yeah, I think obviously Cheryl, she's like one of the pioneers of our game and just an awesome individual. Like, her personality just radiates. Like, being around her, it just makes you smile. Like, she's just such a cool human. So for her to get to coach us, like, super exciting for me. I was super excited when I heard that news. Like, just a great opportunity to be around somebody that's given so much to this game and to get to enjoy this, my first experience with her, honestly.
It's really cool for Cheryl to see the WNBA All-Star at practice and watch such a talented player in action.
Were you guys able to be out there during our practice or see any of that? How cool is it coming in and asking your players, your team, what do you guys want to run? You already know who you're playing against, and being able to step back and watch them operate and see the wheels turning, and yeah, let's run this zip, or no, let's do this step, let's do this, oh, let's do.
It's a unique collaboration involving the WNBA All-Star team players, blending Cheryl's extensive coaching experience with the exceptional talent of these top athletes.
You know, not naming out all the plays and everything else, but a unique collaboration with the best players in the world. I mean, what coach on this planet wouldn't want to be in this situation?
It's one thing to be young. They have the advantage of learning from their mistakes quickly and adapting rapidly.
Not only speaks volumes, it's one thing to be young and they're learning how to play the game, and they're learning about their mistakes and how to correct them faster. And so they're making those game, in-game and out-of-game adjustments. The only thing I see that's going to happen the older they get is how to stop the run sometimes, and how to change, the momentum during games. But this is not a team people want to play, because not only are they getting better, but they're confident and they show no fear.
Yeah, I think I first met her after my junior year of college at the Honda Cup Award in LA, because she won that, I think maybe twice. And that's when I first met her and got to spend some time with her there, and just very down to earth, very supportive of the game of women's basketball and the young stars that are in it. She obviously understands the history and what it was. And, yeah, just an incredible individual. great coach, great person, great player. Like, you just can't say enough about who she is.
Caitlyn, I had the opportunity to have some interaction with the Honda Cup Award winner. So not a whole lot of time. And we had a quick embrace after her first win against the Sparks in the tunnel. Angel, not a whole lot, if any. So I've been able to step back and watch from afar. I love and appreciate the rivalry. I love what they've done for the women's game from a collegiate level to now. And it's working. And it was only a matter of time. And great narratives, great storylines. But now the bottom line comes down to one thing. It's about basketball. And it's about wins. And both these young ladies and their teams, people don't want to face them down the stretch because now it's starting to click. It's clicking in Chicago and it's starting to click in Indiana.
It's all fun and games until the ball is tossed up and the real competition begins.
My mindset is their mindset. So it's all fun and games until the ball is tossed up. And then it's on, and these guys are competitors at both ends, and we're just going to go out there and give it a great show. So that's my job now, is to pay it forward, not sit up there and stay in Caitlyn or Angel or the younger players, or even the current players now, to stay in their ear. It's for me to lead by example. And anytime that they call on me, whether it's the collegiate level or the dub, I'm here to be of service. I know the mindset of the players that I have the opportunity and honor to coach, and they want to win. Fun is winning. And that's the general consensus. So we're going to put the best product out there. I certainly want to get everybody a great look. And I think that's only fair because they deserve that. And then after that, they basically dictate it. You know, if they want to go for the juggler, they'll go for the juggler. And that means for some of the players sacrificing their minutes.
Cheryl was excited, knowing the team she will coach is one to beat Olympics team.
And I was excited, like really, really excited, till I found out that the team I'm coaching wants to beat the brakes off our Olympic team. I'm like, okay, the pressure's on. So now we got a game, folks. I mean, these are the greatest players in the world. And when you have the greatest players in practice, and I'm coming in fresh and hot and new, and the game is so different than when I coach from the college level, and even from when I coached the Mercury. They are so invested in the game and so knowledgeable. Their basketball IQs are off the charts, and they're basically going to be coaching themselves.
Cheryl emphasizes the necessity for strong leadership and decisive action in negotiations, advocating for a firm stance to achieve the desired outcomes. With her statement, Cheryl underscores her role as a pioneer and leader, serving as a guiding example for the kind of strong, visionary leadership she believes is essential for the future of the game.
We need tough and fair negotiators and visionaries, and we need a bully. We need a bully behind the table that's willing to say, you know, we'll break up the pieces and go from there. But there's a certain number bigger than two that we want.
Caitlyn Clark recently shared her reflections on her interactions with Cheryl Miller and Reggie Miller, highlighting their influence and the impact they've had on her. Caitlyn's admiration for the Miller family is evident. She appreciates both Cheryl and Reggie for their contributions to basketball and for being remarkable individuals. Cheryl Miller's infectious energy and positive spirit have left a lasting impression on Caitlyn. Their playful interactions and Cheryl's humility, even in a coaching role, highlight the unique bond they share. Being in the presence of Cheryl Miller and Eddie Myers, who have both significantly impacted basketball, is a source of inspiration for Caitlyn. Their achievements and continued influence in the sport serve as a testament to their legacy and dedication.
Gosh, I love Cheryl. I love her brother too. He's awesome. Obviously a Pacer too. We were in a little commercial together, so I love their family. They're just awesome people, and one of the best that's ever played the game. So I've known Cheryl for a little while now. I think her energy, that's what I love about her. Like, it's just contagious, and it's fun. Like, I called her coach and she was like, I don't know about that yet. You'll have to see how I do during the game. So no, but it's super fun. Honestly, like, that's the main reason I'm not doing it is, like, to be honest, I'm pretty mentally, physically, emotionally exhausted. I've been competing for a year straight, and at times that probably can seem pretty easy to most people, but it's really hard and really taxing.
Caitlyn Clark candidly shares the toll that continuous competition has taken on her. The mental, physical, and emotional exhaustion from a year of relentless effort highlights the often unseen challenges faced by athletes. Despite the perception that her journey may seem easy to outsiders, Caitlyn emphasizes the hard and taxing nature of maintaining such a high level of performance.
Well, it's truly an honor, and it's obviously a first for me to be coaching without a salary. It's completed full circle, coming full circle, and getting the opportunity to coach these great players and be a part of the Dove, and again, to be back in my backyard in Phoenix, it's amazing. Coming in and asking your players, your team, what do you guys want to run? You already know who you're playing against, and being able to step back and watch them operate and see the wheels turning. And yeah, let's run this zipper. No, let's do this step. Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, let's do, not naming out all the plays and everything else, but a unique collaboration with the best players in the world. I mean, what coach on this planet wouldn't want to be in this situation? And now my job is to stand back, roll out the ball, and be the cheerleader, which is going to be a lot of fun.
Cheryl reflects on her journey and the significance of returning to Phoenix, emphasizing the honor and privilege of coaching elite players. Cheryl's collaborative approach stands out as she engages with her team, encouraging their input and fostering a dynamic and interactive coaching environment. Cheryl embraces her role with enthusiasm, finding joy in supporting and cheering on her team. Her approach underscores the balance between leadership and collaboration, highlighting the unique experience of coaching some of the best players in the world.
I was just imagining I'm looking to my right, and I've got Jennifer Gillum. I'm looking to my left, I got Michelle Timms. And then in front of me, I got Bridget Pettis. And all of a sudden, I'm feeling our team. And this is the house that they built. And a community that supported us and opened their arms to us. And we talked about and mentioned legacy. That facility is for everybody that came through, who started at the very beginning and were a part of the creation of the X Factor.
Cheryl envisions the presence of iconic players like Jennifer Gillum, Michelle Timms, and Bridget Pettis, highlighting the foundation they laid for the team. She emphasizes the strength and unity that these players brought to the court. Cheryl underscores the importance of legacy, recognizing the contributions of those who were there from the start. The X Factor, representing the team's fan base and community, is a testament to the enduring support and commitment that has fueled their journey. Cheryl Miller's reflections highlight the deep connections within the team, the community's embrace, and the lasting impact of those who have shaped the legacy of women's basketball. As she stands among legends, Cheryl's vision for the future is rooted in the strength and unity forged by the past.
It not only speaks volumes, it's one thing to be young and they're learning how to play the game, and they're learning about their mistakes and how to correct them faster. And so they're making those game, in-game and out-of-game adjustments. The only thing I see that's going to happen the older they get is how to stop the run sometimes and how to change, the momentum during games. But this is not a team people want to play because not only are they getting better, but they're confident and they show no fear.
Cheryl Miller shared her insights on the growth and development of young players, emphasizing their ability to learn, adapt, and become formidable competitors. Cheryl highlights the critical learning curve for young players, focusing on their ability to make quick adjustments and the future challenges they will learn to overcome. As they mature, their tactical understanding and ability to shift the game's momentum will become more refined. Cheryl emphasizes the growing confidence and fearlessness of these young players. Their rapid improvement and unshakable confidence make them a formidable team that opponents will dread facing. Cheryl Miller's reflections underscore the dynamic development of young athletes. As they continue to learn and grow, their increasing confidence and ability to adapt will make them a force to be reckoned with in the world of basketball.
That is hands down better than probably, and I'm not inflating this number, probably 98% of the NBA do not have a practice facility like that, with all the bells and whistles, and the bells and whistles that make sense. And now you have, Matt's done a tremendous job. And I was telling the players this, it's one thing to be rich, it's one thing to have a lot of money. It's another thing when you invest your own money and you're smart about it and you're passionate about it. And that's what Matt is. And Matt has raised the bar and served notice that this is how the standard is for women athletics.
Cheryl emphasizes the exceptional quality of the practice facilities, noting that they surpass those of most NBA teams. The state-of-the-art amenities and thoughtful design stand out as a testament to the commitment to excellence. Cheryl commends Max's dedication and smart investments, highlighting how his passion and strategic spending have set a new standard for women's sports. The emphasis on high-quality facilities reflects a broader commitment to advancing women's athletics. Cheryl Miller's reflections showcase the remarkable advancements in women's sports facilities and the importance of passionate, intelligent investment. The raised standards signify a new era for women's athletics, driven by those who believe in and support their potential.
I've honestly, I've always been somebody that's watched film, so I don't think it's really changed. Film doesn't lie. You think one thing happens in the game, it's not going to lie to you. You go back and watch it. So whether it's good, bad, ugly, I think it's a great way to learn. But at the same time, when I go back and watch with one of our coaches, we also watch the good stuff, see the stuff that you did well. It doesn't always have to be just the bad stuff. You find plenty of ways to learn, but also find the ways that you improved and got better, and just continue to replicate that from game to game, and then improve on the ways that you didn't. But yeah, I don't think it's changed much. I've always been a film watcher and somebody that, wants to learn from game to game and then also watch film of our next opponent.
Cheryl highlights the undeniable truth that film reveals, providing an objective view of what really happened during a game. This honest feedback is invaluable for growth and development. Cheryl underscores the importance of recognizing and celebrating successes along with learning from mistakes. By watching both the positive and negative aspects of their performance, athletes can gain a comprehensive understanding and build confidence. Cheryl Miller's reflections reveal the holistic approach to learning through film, where both achievements and areas for improvement are analyzed. This balanced perspective helps athletes refine their skills and maintain a positive outlook on their progress.